Hello YouTube, I am Harley Quinn and welcome to my channel. I am Nessa from Nessa Aesthetics and this is the look I came up with today. It's a Harley Quinn kind of thing. I started out looking like Wednesday Addams and then now I look like a clown. But I was kind of going for a clown. It turned out way different than I expected. It took way longer than I expected, but I did some new things, I tried some new stuff, and I kind of talked through it. It's not the normal tutorial that I will do on this channel because usually I have a plan. But if you want to see how I achieved this, keep on watching. This is the first time that I have had the time to film while it's sunny outside. It's still daylight, so that is why the lighting is so much better. I might have to film in the daylight more often. Also, it was snowing this morning when I woke up, so I'm in such a good mood. That and I had a lot of coffee today. Coffee makes me happy. If I'm all over the place today, it's because I've never done this look before. It's kind of just something I came up with in my head literally last night and thought, I should do that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyways, so we'll see how this goes. You get to see my learning process, I guess, in this. Since I have no idea what I'm doing really. I mean, I have an idea, but I've never actually done it. And I didn't do one eye off of camera, and I'll tell you why in a second. So you're just gonna learn with me. So I'm starting off with my eyebrows done, my foundation done. I did a little bit of contour, but not much because I can't find the eyeshadow that I usually use, and all the other ones are too orange, yada yada yada, first world problems. And I already highlighted with a white highlighter that I found, so it would be neutral and we'll go with the rest of the stuff we're gonna do today. So I already primed and set my eyes with the same stuff I always use. So I think we're gonna start off with the eyes. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do a Harley Quinn look, but I'm gonna do the old Harley Quinn because everyone does the new one. And trust me, I've done her and I've done the old Harley Quinn. But I haven't done my own take on them because I stayed pretty close to how they usually look. So I thought, why not do like my own version of Harley Quinn? And since the new one is getting so much attention, why don't I bring back the old one? I thought it would be fun, and I really like doing the two-toned eyes, like one eye one color and the other eye a different color. And I haven't done them on this channel yet because it's hard to find colors that complement each other well enough to where it doesn't look that strange. I mean, it's gonna look strange if you have two different colors on your eyeballs, but you know what I mean? I think you do. I'm thinking of doing a smoky eye with both of them, but one's gonna be red and one's gonna be black, and then maybe a liner that's a different color. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna do black on this eye and then the red on this eye because I've done black smoky eyes before and I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to accomplish faster, and then this eye will be the experiment because I've never done the techniques that I'm going to use for this eye. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so to start off with the black eye, I'm going to take this liner. It's a NYX Retractable eyeliner. It's just this kind. It's not the liquid. It's the kind of, it's this guy. You've seen these. Everybody's seen these. And I'm going to start off by just covering my entire eyelid in this. And then I will show you what I'm gonna do next. Doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to look like anything right now, but we're going for a messy look anyways. I'm gonna keep it on the top of the eye because I know I'm gonna do a different color on the bottom and connect it to the liner. I'll show you that in a minute. But we're gonna keep it relatively up here with the black. So now I'm gonna take my Morphe palette. Ooh, I'm gonna knock things over. I'm gonna take my Morphe palette and I'm gonna take just the black shade, the one I always use. And Let me find my brush. Okay, I'm going to use two different brushes for this. I'm going to use this guy, which came with one of my palettes, the Urban Decay one, because it's really dense, and I'm going to use that to pack the color on and to smudge out the liner. And then I'm going to use this one that's a little bit fluffier to help blend out the product afterwards. And I'm going to speed it up so you can watch me do that. And here we go. Okay, I recommend you do your face makeup after this in case of fallout, unless you're going to look down like I was, because that helps with the fallout situation. Now I'm going to take my other brush and I'm going to start blending it out, and it doesn't have to look perfect. It's supposed to look a little haphazard because obviously we're trying to look like a clown. So I'm first going to blend out without adding any more product, and then slowly add in product black as I see fit. Now that we look like a raccoon, I'm going to take another eyeshadow out of this palette, and I'm going to take this guy. It's called Silk Cream, and it's a little darker than my skin tone, so all it's going to do really is just transition it a little bit better. And I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to blend it on the very edge. Alrighty, it's a very big smoky eye, that's for sure. So I also took this brush, which is just a fluffy blending brush, and some more of that skin tone color just around the edge, because the other brush had a lot of black on it and it wasn't really helping me blend it out. So this is what we got so far. It is a ginormous black eye, looking a little crazy, but it's all part of the look, and we can fix the fallout. Where's my brush? Okay, so now that we have that eye looking pretty strange, we're gonna move on to this eye. I'm gonna do something I have never done before, and I'm a little scared to, but we're gonna do it anyways, because what could go wrong? I'm gonna take a liquid lipstick. This is a NYX one, it's called Cherry Skies. It's just a red lipstick, and it's really pretty, and I'm gonna put it on my eye, kinda like I did with the liner, to where I put it on my eye and then smudged it out, except for I'm going to use my finger to apply this so I don't ruin my brushes. So I'm going to use this one again. I'm going to clean it off, and then I'm going to use this one, which is exactly like this domed brush right here, a little bigger, but basically the same tools we're going to use, and I'm going to try to do the same thing. So I'm going to speed it up so you can watch me, and I'm going to pretty much just put this on my eyeball. Okay, so I didn't tell you what I was using to set this, and I probably should have, but I used my red from Stargazer Cosmetics, and I just set it and smudged it out because we want them the same shape. We want them to match, because how weird would that look if they didn't match? Because this isn't weird at all right now. So I'm going to take my big fluffy brush, and instead of a skin tone, I'm going to use a super light pink from my Urban Decay palette. This one right here, it's called Studio. And I'm going to use that just around the edges, and maybe a little bit of 1960, just to make sure that it's blended out and doesn't look too harsh. And I'll be right back. So this is what we got so far. We got two very dramatic looking eyeballs, and they're blended out pretty well. I didn't worry about the very bottom edge on either, because I know I'm going to go in with liner, and that's going to cover this anyways, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. But now that we did the top and we're looking pretty strange, I'm going to do the bottom, and I'm going to do the exact opposite. So I'm going to be using the same eyeshadows pretty much this whole time, just a black one from my Morphe palette and the red Stargazer eyeshadow I have, and I'm gonna take different brushes this time. I'm just gonna take that one eyeshadow and the pink one to blend it out, and I'm gonna try to stay in frame this time because I'm sure that's helpful to you. Alrighty, so it got a little muddled because I think there was some black on my brush that I was blending it with, so that happened. But basically that's what I did, and I took those two pink shades just to blend it out, and I mean I went big because you can't get more dramatic than we already got, so I mean might as well. Now I'm going to take the black shade and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye, and then I'm going to show you how to connect them so they don't look weird. We're gonna start with the liner. Also, I use this guy, which is just a Mary Kay brush. It's pretty dense, but it's flexible, so I use that to help blend out underneath the eyes. I'm going to start by putting black liner in both my waterlines because I'm not gonna put lipstick in my waterline because I don't think you're supposed to, and I don't want to blind myself. So I'm back and I got liner on my contact. That is fantastic. Now, this is the fun part. I'm gonna find my liner first. I'm gonna take this guy. This is my E.L.F. liquid liner. It's just a regular one. I got it from Walmart. And I'm gonna line my eye on this eye. And then for the other eye, I'm going to take my NYX liquid lipstick and I'm gonna do a red eyeliner. And for this one, I think I'm going to use a new brush that I haven't used before. I'm looking for it. I don't know where I put it. There it is. I'm all over the place today. This is what happens when you do things for the first time on YouTube. This brush from my other kit. I have another eyeliner brush, but it's not as small and it's not an angled one. It's just a blunt tip. I have this guy right here, but it's not as thin as you can see, and it's not an angled brush, and I think this one's going to do a whole lot better job. So I'm going to put the black liner on this eye, and then I'm going to do the red liner on this eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so it didn't come out as pigmented as I would have liked, but I'm using it on top of a really dark color, so that's understandable. And since it's a liquid lipstick, I'm going to set it anyways because I've worn these before and they get tacky, but they don't dry all the way. So I'm gonna set it with the same red eyeshadow I've been using, and then I'll be back. Okay, it's not as bright as I would have liked it, but it is a bit brighter. I think since I was dragging it, the liner brush kind of picked up the black underneath and kind of blended it together, because when I was using the red to set it, there was some black that was rubbing off of my brush, so I think that's what happened, but I mean, it's still a cool look. It's still pretty dang cool, if I do say so myself. Really like how these turned out so far. I wish this was brighter, but there's not much I can do about that, and in pictures it'll show up pretty well, but I think it looks pretty good. I actually like this eye a whole lot better, but I mean, it's trial and error. So we're not done. Of course, we're not done. I'm going to do the lips next, and then I'm gonna move on and maybe do some like fake tattoos and stuff on my face. I don't know, I had a lot going on in my mind. Oh, lashes. Those are kind of important. I set those out too. Hold on. I'm gonna use my black 33 ones that I always use because they're my favorite. And I'm gonna put them on. Sun's starting to go down right now. That's why it's getting a bit darker, if you noticed. So I went back and I put liner over the lashes, and you can't really see the red liner anymore. But the lashes darkened up the overall appearance, and I like them a lot. They actually went on pretty well. I have a really bad habit of gluing this eyelash to the lashes and not to my eye, so I think that's what happened today. But I like this a whole lot better now that it has lashes. I think it looks a whole lot better. I'm looking over here because I'm looking at myself in the monitor, and I'm liking the lashes a lot. Just takes it up a couple notches. Now we're gonna do the lips. And for the lips, I'm going to use Witches by Kat Von D. This is my mini one because I can't find my big one. And I'm gonna do regular lips, but I'm going to take a detail brush. This little guy, it's from the craft store. It's really, really tiny, and I'm gonna use it to do the little corners of the mouth to make it look like the Joker mouth. Having some technical difficulties with this lipstick today. Holy crap, I forgot how to put on black lipstick. Hold on. Okay, so I lined them a little bit pointier than I usually would have because we're going for that effect today. Now I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna try to stay in the frame while I put the little inner corner thing. I mean, not inner corner things, the corner things. So I'm gonna take my lipstick and I'm gonna get a little bit on my brush right here, and here we go. Alrighty, so that was a whole lot harder than I anticipated it being. Basically, you have to overline your lips a lot on the outer corners to start it, and then you have to take the little detail brush just to sharpen up the points. I'm gonna take my E.L.F. liner. I'm gonna do little diamonds on this side, and I'm gonna try to stay in the frame so you can watch me. But see how this goes. My hands are really shaky today for some reason. Alright, we can work with that. That's pretty good. Now where's the liner? Now I'm thinking maybe doing another. I think I'll do 3. I'll do another one of these and then I'll do one with the red. Yeah, alrighty. So I'm going to try to do the same thing with the liquid lipstick and maybe a different brush. I don't know. Let's see. What do I have? I think I have a brush that'll work. I'm going to take another one of the teeny tiny detail brushes and try to sketch out the same kind of shape with the same lipstick we were using. Okay, but can you see how badly my hands are shaking while I'm doing these? I really don't know what my problem is. I'm going to take that red eyeshadow and I'm going to set that one because it doesn't dry matte like the other guys. I'm going to go in and do one more little guy under there so it's a diamond of diamonds. You know? That one's a little wonky, but I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. Let me find my brush. Just to get that one little edge. Okay, we can work with those. Those look pretty good. Now what can I do on the other side? Maybe I do a little heart. I think I should do a red one since I have so much black on this side. Yeah, let's see how this goes. A little red heart. How hard can that be? I'm gonna take that same white highlight shade I was using earlier. I'm going to put it on my brow bone up here. There we go. And I'm going to put it on my inner corner just to brighten it back up. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side right here. Whoa, that's a lot of highlighter. Hold on. And up here. And I think we're done. I kind of like how it turned out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you like this video or if you like my channel, subscribe down below, give me a like and a comment. If you want to see more clowns, maybe I'll do a Joker next. So I hope you like it and maybe recreate it or cosplay or whatever. But thank you for being here and I will see you in the next video. What am I even saying right now? I don't know. Alrighty, so this smoky eye is already bigger than I originally intended. No, we're not. That's weird. I'm not. Hold on. Before you put any wait, that's not the brush I want. Where's my brush? No problem. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting... I dropped all my brushes again. I'm dropping everything today. Oh my God. Look like a heart? I feel like it doesn't. Can't even talk anymore.